Good evening. So, this evening, I just want us to answer questions on variation. I know it's the simplest topic, or it's a simple topic that you can ever come across. That is, paper one is concerned. But we shouldn't look at the question, the topic to be simple. So, hence the reason we can just go through this topic. Who knows? Someone might be having challenges on this particular topic. So the topic that we are revising this evening is a topic that you're going to come across in paper one, where paper one is concerned, and that is on variation. Okay, and the questions, the way they come, just answering two questions. I didn't want us to go through a lot of questions because I think answering one question would be enough for us to understand the thing. Okay, so those who are watching, you can just share with others. Get to tell them that we have a class. I'm live and we have a class that is an online session. Okay, this is the program that is always there every day. That is around this time, that is 19. So we are revising variation. Okay, so get to invite others and please take note and maybe just save it on your, just put a reminder that every 19 hours, every day 19 hours, we have a class, okay, in any of the subjects that I offer, that is mathematics, biology, physics, chemistry, and that is mathematics, physics, biology, chemistry. I think these. Okay, civic education is an option, so we don't, I don't normally do it online. Live sessions, unless those who've registered. We have a platform that we use for such. So please, if you're in class, just get to invite others so that we can start. The topic is variation. So if you want, here is a question. You can answer it in advance, or we can answer together. Then we compare answers. So we can just answer the question together and then we compare answers. So the question reads, y varies directly as the square of x and inversely as z and y is equals to 2 when x is equals to 2 and z equals to 24. Okay, so how do we answer such a question? So as you can see, this first part is the statement for the question. Now, the first question that we are going to answer, as always, the first question on variation is to find the value of k, which is the constant variation. Just a bit to explain a bit. There are three types of variations that you are going to come across. One of them is called direct variation. That is when two variables varies directly. And in this case, variation, we are just looking at, in this case, if they are varying directly, it means that one variable is increasing as the other one is also increasing at the same time. Okay, and that is what we call, there's always that constant variation. So direct variation, we have inverse variation, of which when one is increasing, the other one is decreasing. And of course, we have joint variation. I think we can look at it as a combination of direct and inverse variation, where we find one variable is varying direct to the other and at the same time inversely to the other, as we are going to see as we start answering the questions. So we can just get into and let us answer the first question. So y varies directly as the square of x and inversely as z, and y is equals to 2 when x is equals to 2 and z is equals to 24. The first question that we are answering is to find the value of k. So now listen and listen very carefully. Like I said, this topic is simple, but when you do things wrongly, you are going to have it difficult. So now, what do we do? So the first information, or the information that is given here, normally you use it, or let me say you use it to find k. You only use it to find k. Okay, the information that is given in the first part of the statement used to find k. After you found k, you can put in the formula that you're going to come up with, and of course you're going to use it on B and C. What I'm trying to say is this. Look at this question. Y varies, so I'll say Y. So we've started answering the question. Y varies, okay, so Y varies directly as square of x. So square of x, it means x to the power 2, and inversely as z, okay, inversely as z. So this is the relationship that is there. Y varies directly as x square and inversely as z, as z. So in terms of the formula that we are going to use to answer the question, we are going to write y is equals to a k x square over z. So this is what we are going to use. And in this case, we are saying the first part, we are going to find the k. We need to find the constant variation. And this is where we're going to replace whatever information that we are given in the first part. And now we find k, or we can find k that way. We are given that x is 2, y is equals to 2. So we are going to replace here y is 2, where is y I've just replaced with a 2. Then k, x is also a 2, but remember is to the power 2. Then z is a 24. Okay? So now, what is going to happen? This is 2 equal to 2 square is 2 times 2. So this is just 4k on top there. Then we have 24. Okay. How is this one going to be? We can cross multiply here. We are going to have 4k equal to 2 multiplied by what? 40. Multiplied by 24. Or let me just put 48, since this is 48. Okay, divide 4, divide 4. K is therefore 4 into 4, 1. 4 into 4, that is 1. And 4 into that is 2. So you're going to have what? 12. So be able to confirm this, please. 4 divide 48 should give us 12. So our k is 12. Now, what are we going to do with this k? We are going to replace it now in this one. And that is what we are going to use to find the questions that follows. So let me just put it here. Y is equals to, remember there's k, so 12 x square over z. So this is the equation that we are going to keep on using in finding question A, question B and C. Okay, so that is the first part. So please be able to present your work in the orderly manner. So the first part here, we've answered question A. So question A, we simply have to find the constant variation k. And now we can go on now, after finding the constant variation k, we can go on now and find the value of y when x is equals to 9 and z is equals to 27. Okay, so let me just put this one here. Y is equals to k is 12 x square over z. So we are answering question 2 now. Find the value of y when x is equals to 9, z is equals to 27. So you are finding y. Y is equals to 12, x is equals to 9, then z is equals to 27. That is it. Okay. So now, this is square, please. So y is equals to, I can say 12 multiplied by 9 multiplied by 9, this 9, divide 27, I can put it as 3 multiplied by what? 9. Okay, this is paper 2. So I need to find a way of reducing these numbers. It is going to get complicated immediately you start working with big numbers. So you want them to be reduced, or you want to reduce them. So 27, I can write it as 9 times 3. Then what happened next? Now, I can cancel out 9. I can cancel out 9. I can divide 3 into 3, 1. 3 into 9 is the 3. So what I'm remaining with is y is equals to 12 multiplied by 3. I think it is easy for me to work with 12 multiplied by 3 rather than multiplying everything 12 multiplied by 9 multiplied by 9, then divide 3 times 9. Okay? That is the reason why it's very important to reduce. Then now, what am I going to have now? 12 times 9, 12 times 3 is just the same as 3 times 2, 6. 3 times 1, that is 3. So this one is going to give us 36. Therefore, y is equals to 36. So please, you should be able to go through this and confirm the answer is 36. Let me see what you have, or let me know what you have found. Okay? So very important. All right, let us look at the other part now, which is part C. The value of x when y is equals to 9, or y is equals to 8, and z is equals to 6. So I'll take it, I'll use this part. So this time around, we are finding the value of x. So x when y is equals to 9. So we are using this, okay? The one that has x, the one that has k in it. So y is equals to 12x square over z. We are going to replace 8 on y with 8 equal to 12x square over 6. Okay, so 12x square is equals to 8 times 6. Divide 12. Divide 12. So here x square. Now this on top, we can put it this way. Since we want to reduce, this one at the bottom, I mean, it can be 8 times 6 here on top, but down here it is, we can put 2 times 6. My target is to remove that 6. So x square is equals to 6 and 6 goes. Then 2 divide 8 is 4. Okay? So I'm remaining with 4. Square root, x therefore is equals to a 4. Okay? So that is the answer that I've found. The question is silent whether x is the value, whether the value of x is negative or positive. So in this case, I've just put the positive one. We know that a square root of any number gives the positive and negative. But in this case, we just go for the positive one as the value of x. So that is how we basically answer this question. And let us look at the second question. So this question ends there. We've answered it fully. So the first thing that you're going to find is how to find, that you need to know how to find k. Okay, if you are given the information in the question. So Steve or Steven Zulu is saying is clear. Okay, Steven Zulu, I hope you've shared with others. I hope you're in grade 12. And of course, you have some of your friends that might want some revision. So get to share with them. Like I said, every 19 hours, they should be here so that we revise together. So please get to share with them so that we can learn together. It feels all good when even your friends score good grades. I mean, as a group, you score good grades. I think that is what we all want. So get to invite your friends, the families, so that we can revise together. Now, here is the second question. It is given that y varies inversely. Pay attention. It is given that y varies inversely. Okay? inversely as x. So that is how it looks like. The table below shows corresponding value of x and the corresponding value of y. So just putting this from the statement, I think that is where the problem is. So when you have inverse variation, it looks like this. Direct variation, it was just going to be like this if it was y varies direct as x. But in this case, since it's inversely, so it looks like this. But you shouldn't forget that there's a constant k. So in terms of the formula is going to be equal to k over x, something like this. That is how it is going to look. Okay. So find the value of k, the constant variation. How do we find the value of k, which is the constant variation? So the reason why I've given this question, because it is different from other questions that we might or that you're going to encounter, in the sense that we only have, let's say, two ways you're going to find these questions. You might find the statement, the information given in the statement, or the information is presented in the table. So we've answered the one that has information in the statement. Now we have the information that is in the table. Remember the table, all these on top are values of x, and all these are values of what? Values of y. Now the question is find the k. You know that the formula that we are using is k over x. Okay? So now in this case, we want to find the k. For us to find the k, we should have y given and also x given. Now, how do you get these values from the table? So you go where these parts are, I mean, the information is fully filled. Look at this. This part we have 2x, then 9y. This part we have x, b, we have y, 4. This part we have x, 6, and we have y as a. So we cannot use this part, we cannot use this part. We need where there's fully, or the information is fully given. So that is where you're going to pick. So the value of x in this case, it is going to be a 2. The value of y is going to be a 9. So that is what we're going to replace to find k. So y is 9 equal to k over a 2. So therefore our k is equals to 18. Okay, because 2 multiply 9 is 18. So that is our k. And now we can replace it so that we can have the formula now that we are going to use on b and c. So what is it that we are going to use? Y is equals to 18 over x. So this is what we are going to go with. Okay, so now we can answer question B. Find the value of a. So how are we going to find the value of a? So to find the value of a is right here. So to find the value of a, which means it's more like just we are given. So here you take into consideration that y is equals to c. They're asking you to find the value of a. So it's simply going to replace x. This is the value for x, please. So it's simply going to replace x with 6. Okay, I hope you've gotten that. So from this, we are going to say y equal to 18 divide 6. And therefore y is equals to, or which is just equal to a 3. So y here, or a is equals to a 3. Then find b. How are we going to find b? So let us go where there's b. So where there's b, b is x missing. It's the value of x. Then we have the value of y. So it's just the same as y is equals to 4. So which means where there's y here, we put a 4. Okay, from here. So we are going to say y equal to 18 over x. Here we put a 4 equal to 18 over x. Then now, what are we going to do? Okay, find the value of b. What we're given is a y. Okay, so 4, then x. Okay, so now here, we are going to cross multiply 4x equals to 18. Okay. Y is equals to 4. Then x, what are we finding? X, okay. So divide 4, divide 4, divide 4. So x is therefore 18 divide 4, that is 16, which is 4. Remainder 2 over 4, which is just the same as 4 1 over 2, I guess. Okay, what have you found? What are you able to find on this one? Y is equals to a 4 . What did we find on A? We found to be what? There should be something wrong. Okay, A we found it to be 3. Okay, so A is 3. Then B, the value of B found it to be 4 point something. 2 6. I don't know why it is coming out like this, but I guess we've done the right thing. Not sure if we've done the right thing. Otherwise, it's supposed to come out that way. Let me hear from you. What have you found? What have you found as the answer? I'm trying to check the question if I have the correct question. Just wondering why it has given the decimal. That is question what? It should be question 2. Okay. 36. Z. Okay. Not sure why it is giving that. Okay, so please let me hear from you what you have found. What have you found as the answer? So if you've done the right thing, then that one could be our answer. 6. Okay, let me just look at the question. Could be something. Okay, values directly as. Okay, so here it was supposed to be as a square of x. So inversely as a square, so supposed to be y is equals to 18, which means even the k that we found is wrong, because it's a square of x. I don't know, you pardon me, I didn't see the square of x, so y is equals to k over x square. So it's supposed to be something like this. Then quickly, let us find the value for k. So x is 2, y is 9, so 9 is equals to k over 4, that is square. So which means k is equals to 9 multiplied by, wow, 16. How? Given that y varies inversely as the square of x, Okay, so it was supposed to be something like that, where we have this one as a square of x, Then 16 multiplied by 9. Oh, this is 2, please. I don't know why this is happening. This is 2x, so it will be 9 multiplied by 4. 9 multiplied by 4, it is going to give us k is equals to 36. Okay, k is equals to 36. So I hope you've seen where the mistake was, and that is the reason why I said if you calculate it, considering that this is a simple topic, it might do you bad. So 36. So we're going to say y is equals to 36 there over x squared. So now let us find a. So for a, to find a, we are going to replace x as 6. So where there's x, there's 6. So y is equals to 36 over 6 square. Y is equals to 36 over 36. And y is equals to 1. Okay, so our y is equals to 1. What about, I mean that our a is equals to 1. Okay, the value for y here is equals to 1. So a equal to 1. Then for b, the value for b here, we are going to put y as 4. So from here, y is equals to, so let me just put this is as b, this is c. So y is equals to 36 over x squared. So 36 divide, that is 4. 4 square is 16. This is 4. Where is y? B. Oh, we are finding b. Okay, so this one was just supposed to be a b square. Then now where is y, there should be a 4. Where is y, there should be a 4. So 4 is equals to 36 over b square. So it's going to be something like 4b square equal to 36. Divide 4, divide 4. So b square is equals to 36 over 4. So this is the square root, of which you're saying b is going to be 6 over 2, which is equals to a 3. I think something is making sense. So plus or minus 3. So that is what is going to be the value for b here. Okay, so I hope you followed. That is how you basically answer it. I guess, I hope someone is not lost. Okay, I hope someone is not lost. All right, so that is where we can end. So please, next time, let us meet for another lesson. Let us meet for another lesson. You can as well suggest the topic where you're facing some challenges in paper 1. Okay, so I'll be able to take at least one topic from you, and of course I'll choose the other one that I think where most learners face challenges. So you can suggest as well. I'll look into it. I'm not saying that when you suggest automatically I'll pick it, because some topics are easy and some topics the information is there on my channel. So I'll consider those I've not made videos on those particular topics. So before you choose a topic, get to go through. You might just be repeating things that I've already taught. So get to choose a topic that you face challenges, then we can have a discussion. So see you in the next one.